I made it. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. She in the building, baby. Yes, I made it today. I know it was kind of a maybe traveling, but I made it back in time for you guys. I really pushed so I could be back. All right, y'all. We in and out like a robbery. We are in and out like a robbery. I'm making sure that we're on time tonight. So let's get started. Our mission for Extreme Teachers, our mission is we help teachers discover their superpowers and then help them transform the lives around them. Let's go. I want to say transform the world. That's really what we might change that to the world. All right. And being extreme makes them that teacher. It makes you that teacher that's willing to go beyond the walls of your classroom to impact the lives of your students. All right. I always say, all right. I love that. All right. So this weekend, tomorrow, we are doing our informational. If you're interested and want to know what being a certified extreme teacher is all about, join us tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern. So if you're Central, that's 11. Join us at 12 noon. We're going to be going for about somewhere 45 minutes. It'll be in and out like a robbery. We're not staying long, but we want to give you this information. And we're going to tell you all about what it takes to become a certified extreme teacher. And it'll be quick. So Brandon and I, my assistant, the assistant director, I guess you could say that's better. He will be with me and we will tell you all about it. Okay. Now repost, tag a teacher right now. Let them know. Repost, tag a teacher. Repost, tag a teacher. Let's go. Thank you for dropping the link, Janine. You can go to extremeteachers.com and register. And I put it in the post right above. All right. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. We are over 300, which was our first goal. So now we just inch by inch, anything's a cent. So we're going to 325. So join us. All right. Join us and subscribe to the channel. You can watch any of the old videos. I have them all posted there. We record and we post them there. All right. So last night we talked about discovering your students' talents, and that was really cool. So we talked about observing their hobbies, asking them their passions and interests, organizing various competitions or shows in your class, arranging group outings. And my favorite was do a wall of fame in your classroom, All right. Let's rock and roll. We moving, y'all. So tonight, that's the book that this information is coming from. 7 Essential Life Skills to Help Your Students Succeed. This is the book that was part of my studying today. So my goal is to study something or read something that's dealing with the educational arena every day. And so this book is Mind in the Making, the 7 Essential Life Skills Every Child Needs. All right, Ellen Galinsky. So this is where these 7 essential life skills for your students is coming from, and I love it. All right, let's go. What are life skills? Teachers sometimes describe these skills as learning to learn skills, which can be developed through intentional daily activities. So intentional daily activities, that's the main thing I want you to keep up here. Intentional daily activities. Let me make the screen bigger and I'll make me smaller tonight so y'all can see a little bit better. All right, let me know if that works. If that doesn't, I will fix that. All right, let's go. Now, wait a minute, let me click. Yeah, there we go. All right, focus and self-control. So I'm reading, my notes are on my phone, so don't think I'm just out here on my phone while I'm talking to y'all. No, these are my notes tonight, so I went here. All right, so it says, let me get to the right section. So it says, focus and self-control. Students thrive on schedules. So they thrive on schedules that helps them succeed. When you lay out a schedule, they know what the expectations are. So go over your schedule, go over the schedule for tomorrow when you get ready, when class okay, so tomorrow, guys, tomorrow we'll start bright and early at 9 o'clock. We're going to do this. And then you have science tomorrow. You have this tomorrow. You have that. Just run through your schedule. And then it says that helps them with structure. Even if their parents are not organized, it helps them focus and they have self-control. So then they can be prepared for the next day. And it's not just them trying to figure out what's about to happen or what's going to happen. It allows them to prepare. All right. Thanks for dropping the link, Janine. I appreciate that. All right. And then it says it creates habits, and you want your kids to have positive habits, right? So boom. Show them how to create a habit. The routine repeats. So we're talking about the routine, which is not only, hey, check this one out. I loved. It creates security. It creates a feeling of security because the kids know what to expect the next day or whatever day you go over what's about to happen. Talk with your children about what to expect each day. Organize your classroom so your children, your students, know where to put things, know what to expect in the classroom. We have so many students going back right now, so many schools opening back up. This is day one, y'all. Act like it's day one and explain everything to them, show them where everything goes, and have an expectation. Don't snap off when they don't do it. Ask the question. All right, remember, Marcus, where do your shoes go? Remember, Marcus, where you supposed to put your paper when you finish. Stop saying I told you where to put it. Like, we have to watch out for sarcasm. Sarcasm can be demeaning. So we have to make sure that we're putting in the effort to teach our children. All right, let's go. Perspective taking. All right, thinking about another's point of view doesn't come naturally for children. Remember that. We talked about perspectives before. So I want you to remember that. I'm going to keep bringing this up because I want you to understand that they have to learn to look at the other person's perspective, especially when they're understanding their behavior styles. Everyone doesn't think the same. Everyone does not think the same. So the perspective is very important because, okay, wait a minute. I know you and Johnny got into it, but let's think about Johnny's point of view. Now, I know both of y'all arguing. I come down the hall. I don't know who started it. All I know is it's two students arguing. So that's the teacher's perspective, if you will. Okay. All right. Loving it. Let's go. Communication. Y'all already know. Students need high touch personal interactions every day to build healthy social emotional skills, including the ability to understand and communicate with others. While the pace at which they develop these skills may vary, students need to learn how to read social cues and listen carefully. Students need to understand how to listen carefully. Some adults do too, but students need that. We assume when we get the kids, whatever grade it is, they should know. Stop saying they should know how to do a certain thing by a certain grade. We cannot say that. They should not know how to do a certain thing. They should know how. You can't expect anything. So you have to teach. You may not have to go a deep dive, but you need to make sure the expectation has been taught. So teach them how to communicate. Teach them how to respect. All of that is very important. Very, very important. All right, making connections. I love this one. True learning, says Galinsky, occurs when we can see connections and patterns between similarly disparate things. So guess what? When you start seeing, when they connecting to your system, they connecting to what's going on, the connections we make, the more sense and meaning we make the world. So connect your learning to the real world. I love that. That seems simple, but this book also talks about parenting skills, how it starts in the home, how these things start in the home. All of these skills start in the home. But I take everything to the school. Everything goes to the school. All right, critical thinking. I love this part. We live in a complex world in which adults are required to analyze information and make decisions about a myriad things every day. One of the best ways to build critical thinking is through rich, open-ended play. We talked about that last night. Let's not create everything that has to have one channel, one way, and one answer. Let's figure it out. Let's have fun with it. Let's go. Critical thinking is very important. Taking on challenges. Some kids love challenges, some kids don't. So you have to teach your kids how to deal with challenges. One of the most important traits we can develop in life is that of resilience. Being able to take on challenges, bounce back from failure, and keep trying. Tell your students how you made a mistake and how you got over it. Don't just brush off their failure. Oh, you'll be all right. Tell them how you tried. You try it. If they get frustrated when they're trying, talk to them. Say, okay, let's try it again. Let's slow down. Take it. You might not be able to take leaps and bounds. You might have to go step by step by step to help them get to where they need to go. But it's okay when they're taking challenges. Everyone doesn't deal with that the same. Everyone doesn't. All right, how I'm doing on time? 13 minutes. Let's go. Self-directed, engaged learning. Self-directed. We talked about this last night. A child who loves learning becomes an adult who is rarely bored in life. I'm gonna say that again. A child who loves learning becomes an adult who is rarely bored in life. Self-directed. So teach them how to be engaged in the learning and be self-directed. And when they're younger, you have to start with smaller things that they love and let them be self-directed in initially growing that into something different. Let's go. All right. Life skills go hand in hand with development and can help your students succeed later in life. Discover the most important life skills your students should know and ways to incorporate them into your daily routine. And the same thing I just said in the beginning, we cannot have these things that we expect our kids to know by a certain age. We can't have things where we just expect them to know by a certain age. So teach them. If you teach them, then you know it. And they know it the way you want them to know it, right? All right. PDM 15. I am at 14 minutes and 18 seconds. Let's go. Ooh, love it. Love it. All right. That's it. That's all, says the clock on the wall. I need you to go be amazing. I need you to realize that you're amazing because you are extreme. So don't forget to join us tomorrow. You can register at extremeteachers.com. Tomorrow at noon, we are talking about what does it mean to be a certified extreme teacher. All right, guys, keep going. Don't stop. I will see y'all on Monday. I'll see some of y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get to see all of you guys tomorrow. Good night.